Dyrus and Curse's Quas. Guys, welcome to the desk. You guys have fought against Balls before. How tall does he feel in lane?
Well, I've been 1 vs. 2 many times. And the only time I ever kill him is in scrims. So, yeah,
Wow.
he's pretty big.
Quas, any thoughts from you?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat him in lane. He plays really smart and really aggressive, so always have trouble trying to keep up with him.
Okay.
What about his signature champion, Rumble, kind of fallen out of favor in the top lane? Dyrus, I know you used to play a decent amount of Rumble. Why no more?
Personally, because he's a risky champion, just like Medio said in the interview. I'm not good enough to play him at all. Like, on a world stage, I think I've missed, like, more Rumbles than I can count. And he's a really, really high, like, skill cap champion in terms of managing your heat, last hitting, 2 skill shots. Well, one of them is huge, but even then, like, if you miss it, you can single-handedly lose the game for your team.
So, Quas, we talked about Rumble a little bit being, I guess he's unorthodox now. You have a bunch of really interesting top lane picks you brought out so far this season. Why the interesting champion pool?
Well, I like to kind of be like an innovator, like try new things that could work. But recently I've been trying to adapt more to the meta and play the normal tanks, because it's really hard to pick up a new champion on top lane, because you have to, the whole team has to adapt to it. So even though sometimes it's benefited us in the past, and we have made up really cool comps, it can backfire, and it's most of the time it's safer to just go for like a really beefy tank.
Okay, so I know I've seen you play some AP Trist in solo queue, and we actually saw SK bring AD Trist top lane actually over in the EU LCS.
Yeah.
Gonna see her anytime soon?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Please, no.
Why? Why no? Why no Tristana?
That's Season 1 stuff. We don't see no 1.5 AP ratios nowadays. Never seen that before in my life.
It's only 1.2 now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, big difference.
All right, so Dyrus, just for a general TSM question, how are you guys dealing with the loss that you guys got yesterday?
Personally, at first, I was really, really bitter because I was just like disappointed and ashamed at like my own performance, and then us as a team. Like, we always tell ourselves to not get complacent, but the human mind, obviously, like if we win this much, we're gonna get a little complacent. I don't know. Going into it and looking back at the replay, it was just like, I don't know. It's just really sad. It really just sucks to lose, and that's just how I feel.
So what would you have done differently in that game?
Well, I would have picked a different champion, and I think our picks were fine though. I just think that I guess I would warm up more. I'm not blaming on that. I already warmed up, but when I say getting complacent, I mean playing like 2 or 3 solo queue games before, and then, you know, we tried something that level 1 for that game, and it was something like last minute. We just mentioned it, and then we all agreed and went for it, and then it went really, really poorly, and that just gave us a really, really bad start instead of like doing what we always do.
Okay, so you guys are going to be playing later in the day. Quas, I want to start with you. How do you feel about your matchup today?
I think, well, I do respect Dyrus a lot, and top lane he has a lot of experience, so I think it should be a really good game, and yeah, I'm excited for it.
So I have a more general top lane question. We are going to see another nerf to the Perseverance Mastery, which has played a big part in the rise of all these tanky champions in the top lane. Do you think with you know, Zad and Spartan having good showings on the carry top laners, are either of you guys going to pull some carry top laner champions out anytime soon?
I think I will.
Yes.
We'll probably see Karthus out of him. I don't know. For me, I will see. I can't really tell my secrets.
All right, so Dyrus, secretive. You don't know what's going on behind the mask. But guys, thank you very much for your time. Good luck in your games later today, or your game later today. And we've, of course, got to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to join our first match of the day with Muscle Man Balls and Cloud9 versus Evil Genius.